Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to create a Warhammer 40,000 army on Tabletop Simulator. It's a pretty simple process, so let's just get into it. So to actually build the army, you're only going to need really three things. The first thing you're going to need is Tabletop Simulator itself, which is the environment in which you play. Then you're going to need Force.org, which is basically the repository of all Warhammer 40,000 models. And then you're going to need to use New Recruit, which is basically the list building website that's required to export data from New Recruit into Tabletop Simulator. So installing workshop mods for Steam is usually pretty easy, and for Force.org that's no different. The only difference is that Force.org is an unlisted mod, so that just means you're going to have to open it through a link in your browser. Once you have it open, all you need to do is click subscribe right here. And after you click subscribe, the mod should be automatically installed into your Tabletop Simulator. Now the next step is to check whether or not you installed Force.org properly. Normally there isn't ever a problem with this, so I wouldn't worry about it too much, but let's check anyways. So first, you want to go to your Tabletop Simulator, then go to Create, then Single Player, then Workshop, and then look for Force.org. Because I installed a while ago, it's actually on the second page for me. And then you just want to load it up. The first time you load Force.org, it might take a while, just because so much data is being loaded in at the same time. But the more you load it in, the more data gets cached on your computer, and the faster it should become. But regardless, if you're able to load up the table properly, then you downloaded it properly. So after you've confirmed that you've downloaded Force.org properly, we want to head over to New Recruit. And this is the home page. This is the page you're first faced with when you open the website. We want to click on Warhammer 40k 10th edition, because that's the game we're playing. And then up here, we want to start building our list. With this drop-down box, you can choose which army you'd like to play. I'm going to choose Imperial Knights because it's my favorite army. And let's just name it Big, because Imperial Knights are really big models, right? And then down here, or right here, you choose your cost limit. Most games play at 2,000 points. And then to actually add the army to the list building website, you just click Add Force, and then you can begin to create your list. So let's just click Create List. After clicking Create List, you'll be faced with this screen, and this is where you'll build your army. It might look a little complicated at first, and it might take a bit to get used to, but let me show you the very basics. So, say I wanted to put an Armiger Warglaive into my list. All you have to do is click plus to add it to the list, and then to edit its weapon options, you click on the unit, and then on the right side should be your weapon options. I'm going to give it a melta gun. And it's really as simple as that. You just have to do that for your entire army until you reach your desired point limit. If you want to see the stats of your unit, all you gotta do is click the little eyeball next to it. And here are all the stats for the unit. So after you have your army all built up, let me show you how to get it into Force.org. The first step is going to export, and then clicking on Yellow Scribe. After you click on Yellow Scribe, a code should be automatically copied to your clipboard. After this code gets copied, all you have to do is go back to Tabletop Simulator on Force.org and find the Launch Yellow Scribe button at the bottom of the table. Then there you go, click on it, and then Control V to paste your code in. So the next step is finding all your required models for your army list on Force.org. And to do that, you should see on the outlines of the table here a bunch of army lists, and on the bottom of them is a Load Models button. All you have to do is click on that. Now, the initial time you load the models, it may take you a while, just because you are, again, loading in a lot of data. My computer already has all these models cached, so it doesn't take me too long. The speed in which they load could also depend on the strength of your computer. But yeah, once you load them in, here are all the models for the army, and I'll be right back as I collect all the ones I need for the list I created. So here's the list I have, and to actually start building it, all you have to do is click the box right here. So the box I'm clicking is Canis Rex, and that's the model name. So when I click on this, I just want to choose the corresponding model. So Canis Rex, Cerastus Night Castigator, Night Warden is over here, and the next four models are all just Armiger Warglaives. So I'm just going to do that real quick. And after you've done that for your entire list, all you have to do is go to the left side and click Create Army. And there you go. There's your Warhammer 40k army, ready to play on Tabletop Simulator.